Hey guys, this review should be awesome. I just got back from the dentist, so yeah, this should be a whole lot of fun. Alright, I've had this ration for a while. It was sent to me by my friend Delicious. He's got a great YouTube channel all in his own right. We are going to be checking out an SR ration, or a 1 meal ration, as opposed to the SRG, which is a 24-hour ration. Delicious also sent me this awesome name tag, so thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it. Let's do this. Now, of course, Poland being a NATO country, we can see this is in several different languages, including English on there. There is no tear notch, as it were, on either side, or date codes, but it does tell you the date of expiration right there on the bottom. And also, this bag is used to hold water or measure water for beverages or whatever else that you might happen to need. Knife real quick, cut right through the top. That is a real nice knife, cuts like butter. Of course, we can see the good stuff inside. Let's check that stuff out. Alright, this is like dried or dehydrated fruit. It's a little like energy bar, fruit bar, concentrated drink, usually a tea. Of course, the Panzer waffles or special crackers. Here's the main entree. This is groats in beef, or beef with groats. 300 grams of that. A small spoon with a a napkin. It looks like it's definitely seen better days. And I think we have a casualty. We have some goopy stuff in here, so it looks like the jelly did not survive. Here's some potted meat. And it's usually like a pork, ham type of processed meat accessory kit. The little stove. This has been coming out with MRE type FRH heater. These things are awesome too. They're very powerful. A straw of all things. And this system right here is used to help you disinfect your water. See if we can find a little tear notch or something to open this. Okay, vitamin C candy. One of these coffees or coffee candies that I like. Your xylitol gum or dental gum. Some salt and pepper. Moist towelette. Looks like you have some latrine paper. Potentially some more latrine paper or a napkin. And a plastic bag for your rubbish or water collection or whatever you need it for, or to hold your leftovers, whatever. Let's get this ready for the ration heater. Let's take a look at the Speedy Hot Twin ration heater real quick. You can see it is in multiple languages. Again, most ration heaters only have one of these pouches, whether it be a 30 gram or a 50 gram. This looks like it has two 30 gram heating pouches, which is just going to make this thing blazing and warm this thing and make it nice and hot. This is actually a real recent ration, but just to make sure that I get a positive activation, I'm going to take a little bit of my salt and pour it in my water before I put it in the heater. Probably just about a third of this little bag. Okay, while that salt is absorbing into that water, another thing that Delicious sent me was some of this brown bread. He had reviewed a Latvian ration. Even Kiwi Dude has reviewed one. And it had a nice slice of real bread that was vacuum sealed. Unfortunately, this one has already kind of been toasted, so I won't be able to try it, but hopefully I will get the opportunity to get a Latvian ration and try one. Okay, so let's open this up. Now it says grab the heating unit, and we're going to make sure that we place the meal right between both of these pads. Insert it back into the bag. And then add our water up to this fill line. And that was almost perfect. It says fold the bag over. We're going to place it in this cardboard sleeve. And we'll let that sit for a little bit. See what I'm talking about? This thing works like a champ. Okay, let's make some tea. Okay, it calls for 250 ml. Nice large crystals. And we'll give this a stir. Okay, let's grab everything else while we're waiting for that entree to heat up. Got some strawberry jam. And again, it did break open a little bit, but this is 25 grams of jam. One of our coffee candies, the xylitol gum. And then we have our fruit bar, or energy bar. And this is a flour coating on top. Give us some of our special crackers and our Dicky vitamin C. Cardamom seeds. I have no idea why I call these things cardamom when they're caraway seeds. Seems like I always mess that up. This is the potted pork meat product. We get 100 grams of that. And we do have these dehydrated fruit pieces. Again, right there. Let's slide this over here. Yeah, it's 5 different things. Each one is 20%, so they're even. It's pineapple, strawberry, apple, banana, and cherries. Okay, then over here we got the salt and pepper, moist towelette napkin if we need it, and here's our tea. Let's go grab that main. Still hot. You can see this thing really boiled up. A lot of water in through the cardboard. Still incredibly hot. Let me get this a little dry down real quick and get this out of here. I always said my #1 heaters were the Japanese heater and the Korean heater, but this is a serious contender to knocking one of those off the top perch. Now these do come with, oh, it's pretty hot. These do come with these little pull tabs that you can try to remove the foil, but I usually don't like taking chances with my luck, and I'm just going to slice it open. That looks good. Let's pour that on here. And again, this is 300 grams of groats beef. So we have some corn, some carrot, and some peas. And then don't forget all that lovely sauce. you got good ears, you might be able to hear the housewives or one of those things upstairs. What are you going to do? It's part of the deal when you live with people. Alright, let's give this a try. Get some of this beef, get some of the groats, a little bit of corn in there. Okay, gotta be honest, it is a little dry. So if this had some more juice or sauce, that would seriously help out the beef. The beef is dry, a little stringy. The groats, though, they are nice and tender and go down pretty well. And it wouldn't hurt from a little dash of salt because it is a little bland. So you have some salt, maybe a little pepper, and if you happen to have, what the heck is going on here? If you happen to have a field pantry with you, some hot sauce would be awesome with that. And of course you could always crumble up your crackers and toss them in there or eat them along with it. Do whatever, or eat them plain. Whatever your desire is, you can do. Yep, not bad. Of course, let's try our potted meat. Getting these SR rations after having some SRGs, you feel spoiled because it comes with cutlery kits for days and different drink mixes. And it really adds a difference. And of course, you can have your potted meat with your special crackers. Well, the potted meat is obviously it's processed, but it's got that nice little saltiness to it. And along with the crackers, they are kind of hard to bite through, which is why they're called tank treads or panzer waffles. And some people claim that if you file down the edges into a sharp point, you can use these as ninja stars. But that being said, as soon as it breaks off in your mouth and you get your molar action going, it dissolves really quick into a nice crackery powder. Let's try some of our strawberry jam. We'll just ditch the potted meat. Take the other side. And a lot of that moisture or the juice that was in that jam is what leaked all over everywhere. Give that a try. It's really nice and sweet. I really enjoy that. It's really good. It gives a very stark contrast with each other, as you would expect. It does taste like strawberries, which is kind of odd to say that, but if you get stuff in the Western world, unless it's preserves, you know, it's processed stuff. Let's take a look at the dehydrated fruit mix. Now, just about anything that's dehydrated or freeze-dried can be reconstituted if you add water. If you watch me do that Malaysian ration, I added, as an experiment, I added some water to the beef floss. Oh my gosh, people just lost their minds about, you don't do that, you don't do that. But as a rule of thumb, anything that's dehydrated or freeze-dried, you can, to bring it back to its original state. Let's try our fruit bar. This is 45% apricot with raisins and apple with that nice flour coating. These are always good. Nice and smooth, a little bit chewy. It's not sweet, it's actual a fruit bar instead of a fruit, I don't know, sugar bar. I guess that would, it has nothing in comparison with a first strike ration or anything like that. Try our lemon tea concentrate. This stuff is always pretty good, and a lot of that kind of freeze-dried tea is in a lot of those Eastern European rations. The Slovenian ration, and of course the other Polish rations that I've had. Very, very tasty, and that lemon flavor or raspberry, whichever one you get, really comes through. And in fact, the raspberry tea has kind of done an awakening with me, and I seem to be drinking that here more than any other kind of tea that I used to drink. So, thank you. Again, down here, this is just a cherry or strawberry flavored vitamin C candy. If you've been watching my vids, you know that I enjoy these coffee kind of treats, coffeeks from Poland. They're pretty good. Luckily, I was able to score an Indonesian brand that's essentially the same kind of thing that I'm able to get at my local Asian market. And then, lastly, xylitol gum. Well, this was a review of a Polish SR ration, or individual food ration, as opposed to their 24-hour ration. Again, this was sent to me by my good buddy Delicious. Also sent me this awesome name tag. I will have his channel link down in the description box, so make sure you check him out. He's got some really neat stuff on his channel. Alright everybody, I will see you next time. Bye.